Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, and it's Thursday. This week felt like it really went by fast, and I guess maybe because our game was on Monday, so I guess you can't really count Monday because we were on that high from the win. But going into Vikings week, guys, it's very imperative that you guys know what's going on. So, a couple of updates going on now as far as injuries go. We know Amari Cooper, tweaked his knee again. He's been having issues with that. They did an MRI on him, so it doesn't seem like it's real bad. He says himself that it's manageable. So, for whatever that means, whether he's just saying that just to get people off his back or whatever the case may be. But he's a warrior. He's going to go out there and he's going to do what he has to do to play. But we need Amari Cooper now. You look at Tyron Smith, still dealing with his injury. Zach Martin, Lyle Collins, these guys are still playing injured. Leighton Vander Esch still dealing with his neck stinger. I know when he comes back, that means that Sean Lee is going to play less. Now, Sean Lee played very good in those last two games. Now, you kind of don't want to backtrack on his snaps because Sean Lee is the type of linebacker that needs to play more in the game to be effective. The more Sean Lee plays in the game, the more effective he is. That's just the way he goes because he needs that time to diagnose the offense and what they're doing and be able to play hard. And he played like he did back when he was young. Now, I said in the last video when I was talking about my thoughts on the game that both him and Jason Witten found the fountain of youth, and they were coming back and they were playing really good. Now, I think that there's a way they could get all three of these guys on this team, especially, playing against the Vikings. That is, if Leighton Vander Esch is good to go for Sunday Night Football, because the way that the Vikings play, they spread everything out, and they normally run more with their tight ends than they do their wide receivers. So, which gives opportunity for all three of these guys to come out and play. To be honest with you, so look at it like that. Now you look at outside these injuries. The issue that I had is the fact that when we play, it seems like when we have certain people out of the game, we don't play as well. Now, one thing that I had praised this team for is having depth this offseason. But apparently some of those guys on that depth are not doing the job to it's almost like they shoot themselves in the foot. They're not playing up to the level that they need to be. In my opinion, there's too much talent in this team to not be able to win games and put teams away. Now, you look at the teams we did win, though, which is kind of contradictory, it looks like. We score at least 30 points a game when we win, it looks like. But the problem is when we start struggling with a team and these slow starts, you can't do that against a team like the Patriots and the Vikings and, teams that are going to give you fits. You can't do that. You're going to have to come in there, play hard, and stop shooting yourself in the foot. Catch the ball, and stay. They have to stay disciplined. And the coaches have to do a better job of getting these guys prepared for games and things of that nature. Now, and the players also have to execute as well. So it's a. You look at it, it's everything has to work like a well-oiled machine. Kellen Moore, I think that he's calling good plays. He's doing his thing. He's switching things up. And this is what we've been looking for in this offense for a while now. I'm happy that we got Kellen Moore, and it seems like he's learning and getting better and better every week. And that's what it's all about. You learn from your mistakes. You get better from your mistakes. And you play your game, and you coach your game, and you do what you need to do to win. Now, you look at Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett is looking like a guy that a steal for the Cowboys, if I could say it. In limited roles, he had two regular tackles. He had two tackles for loss. He had a sack. He had 4 quarterback pressures in that game alone in a little bit of snaps that he had. He's a very disruptive guy. He's a high motor guy, and he's a guy that Chris Richard wanted on this team. And we got him to next to nothing. We gave away a ham sandwich for him. And I can't do nothing but praise that because, again, you don't get elite guys like that in this league for little to nothing. So Cowboys got good on that. Now, this November is going to be a tough stretch because you got a bunch of games coming up back to back. You got this Sunday night game. You got the Patriots after that. Then you got the the Thanksgiving game against the Bills. Then you turn right back around that next Thursday and travel to Chicago in the cold to play the Bears. So I mean, it's a logjam, and I think that they could win all these games for real. Even with the Patriots game, you look at how the Ravens played against them. It looks like Tom Brady and crew are not good with mobile quarterbacks. So Kellen Moore, you know what you got to do. You got to dial up these RPOs and these shotgun, and you got to get it done. You have to get it done on offense. Our defense is playing fairly well, but we need to get more turnovers. You see what happens when you get turnovers in the game. You get interceptions. It gives the offense an extra chance to do things for against their opposing defense, and you need to make sure that you get these turnovers, fumbles, interceptions. It don't matter. Quarterback hits. You got to get it done. You got to get that ball back for your offense. That is your whole goal as a defense, and we got to tell them to do it. You just got to get out there and execute and do it. Um, Another thing you guys heard yesterday, Daniel Ross got pulled over, marijuana possession, and illegal firearm. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? It seems like our defensive linemen. It's like we got good guys on our team, but they just do dumb things sometimes. And Daniel Ross ain't even playing. Mind you, he's been on this team since 2017. And you know what they say: if you're not playing and you're not really doing anything right now, you're expendable. So I don't know. Maybe they can release him or something. Who knows? But you can't make mistakes like that, especially when you're injured. You're on IR, dude. You're not playing right now. You got to be smarter than that. Come on, bro. But it is what it is. These guys learn the hard way. Um, but again, that's just some of the updates I have for right now. Thursday night football tonight. God, this week went by fast. Tomorrow's Friday, yo. And we play Sunday night against the Vikings. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm going to do my video this weekend on my matchups like I normally do. I'm going to try to live stream between now and then. I don't know exactly. I can't really get on the schedule because everything's just been crazy right now. As you guys know, my furnace is still out at the house. I need to get an HVAC guy to come over and replace my furnace because it's cold in the house. I haven't been home. I just been living out of my bag, back and forth to parents' house, and it's just crazy. So it's just been a rough week for me, guys. So just pray for me. I'm trying to do the best I can with these videos. So just bear with me. But with that being said, guys, thanks again for all the support. I appreciate you guys. It's your boy YouTube Blue, always keeping it real. Talk to y'all soon.